Hello everybody, it's Dr. DeShavo. I'm doing the weekly announcement a day early. I have several appointments tomorrow and I want to make sure I get the work to you in plenty of time. So let's get right into it. First thing I have to say is please read every word and watch every video that I send you. People are starting to ask me questions about things that I've already thoroughly gone over, and I painstakingly try to put this information together for you so you'll know exactly what to do. So before you even have a question or a concern, please consult back to the preparation and the videos I've done for you and review them. Okay, there's a reason I do it. So, second of all, the Zoom meetings have been going great. Next week I'll only have Zoom office hours Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 a.m. because I'll be doing the lecture Monday morning. Okay, so just two things to know. So let's get right into the notes. If you look at the screen here, this is the announcement that I'm about to send once I get this video done. This will be the weekly work that's coming up. This will be week 31st through August 31st through September 2nd. Everything that we will go over today is due September 6th at midnight. Please remember to complete the work from week 1 by this coming Sunday, August 30th. So there's going to be overlap with these announcements. Okay, just if you're confused about it, you can always check the dates that are in the top title where it says week 2. Okay, so don't forget to complete week 1. This is week 2's work. Now, I'm giving you a heads up really early that your first lecture exam, I know, can you believe it, will be Monday, September 14th. You will take it at home, so there will not be lecture on Monday, September 14th. So that lecture exam will open at 9 a.m. It'll close at midnight, probably closer to 11:59. I'm actually going to put 11:59 because it's how Blackboard is set up. And I've had somebody want that extra minute. So let's just be outright and we'll say 11:59. You can take it anytime between 9 a.m. and midnight, but once you open it, you have to complete it, and it will be proctored with the Respondus proctoring system. Which is that online videotaping system that we're having you train with and having you do the practice quiz in week 1. Okay, if you don't know that, you should go review the material I've already sent on it. The topics for lecture exam 1 include all content. Fix that. There we go. From chapters 1, 2, 3, and out of chapter 4, we only go over epithelium generally at that point. So you'll see in chapter 4, epithelium is the first part of chapter 4. It's about 1/4 of the chapter. You don't need to know content beyond that. Okay, so it's just epithelium. You will use Respondus proctoring system. Don't forget you have to access through the app to get to the exam. If you're being asked for a password, you're not in the right place. Close all the browser stuff down and go through the app. I highly, highly, highly suggest that you use a cord to connect into your modem so it's not through the Wi-Fi system. We rarely have a problem. The only problems we have are when signals get dropped. And with everybody using Wi-Fi right now, there's more chance of that happening. So if you hardwire into your modem, you'll probably have a way better chance of success in not having the signal dropped. Okay, so for week 2, we'll look through the module in just a minute. Read the book, watch the lecture. If you have the in-person lecture, we're going to cover chapter 2 this coming Monday. I want to be very, very clear. Lecture is completely optional. Usually students enjoy just staying home and watching the videos, especially now that we have to wear our masks. We will have to wear masks the entire time that we're in the lecture. If you want to stay home and watch the lectures from home, they're pre-recorded. You can just go into week 2 and watch it from home. I'm completely fine. There is not an attendance policy for lecture. I repeat, there is not an attendance policy for lecture. It is completely optional. You have all the content you need online. So, that being said, you can stay home if you like. Completely up to you. If there's a topic and you're signed up for the in-person lecture, don't forget if you're signed up for the online lecture, you have to watch it online. But if you're signed up for the in-person lecture and you don't want to come in, or if you want to come in because it's something you don't understand, you do not have to come in. Okay. There'll be an online quiz for Chapter 2 that will be open Thursday, September 3rd at 4 a.m. till September 6th, which is Sunday at 11:59. There's also a simple tips for success quiz. I know most of you are going to look at this and laugh at how simple it is. There are several students who don't abide by these tips for success. Think of it as an easy peasy quiz for you to get some easy points. Okay, and I'll show that to you in just a minute. The tips for success quiz is open book. Neither one of them need to use Respond Us. There is no workbook preparation for Chapter 2. Please remember to bring Chapter 1 and 2 lab this week. And of course, as always, let us know if you have any questions. So let's go over to the actual module. Here's Chapter 2. Dates are at the top. Okay, no prep for this week. There are your PowerPoints right there. PPT or PPTX are the PowerPoints. They're the same as the PowerPoints you printed and I printed for you and you bought it in the bookstore. Here are the videos. There's 3 parts. Here's the quiz. I have it open so you can see it under my teaching part of Blackboard. You will not see it until September 3rd. And here's the tips for success. This is open. So I believe this is the last week you'll have 2 quizzes. Okay, so the tips for success in this course, basic stuff, writing effective emails. Please do not write an email to me as if you are texting me. It's just we're all going into professional occupations at this point. It's a time to prevent and create really good professional habits. So it's time to start writing effective and efficient and professional emails. Always do an introduction. Hello, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and always sign it. Best regards, kindly, best, whatever that may be. So think of this as your opportunity to practice professional emails. There's a link there on how to write professional emails if you'd like it. Communications, please, as I've already said, people are already asking me questions about. And please understand, I'm so here for you. If you really have a question, email me. But when I open my emails in the morning, I have hundreds of emails that I need to get through. And the reason I work so hard at putting all this prep together for you guys is to prevent some of those emails. If you're really in a bind, absolutely email me. But if you go back, I guarantee you probably most of your questions have already been answered. Studying for exams, I'll leave that for you to review on your own. Gosh, guys, there's just no tricks. It's rolling up the shirt sleeves and digging in and studying. If I had tricks, I could sell them online and make a YouTube channel, and you wouldn't have me as a teacher anymore because I'd be wealthy beyond anybody's imagination. There's just, there's mnemonics, but you can't make a mnemonic for everything. You don't have time for it. So testing for this course, once again, your labs will be during assigned lab periods. Lecture, I just told you, will be online. You can do it anytime in that time period. It must be completed. You cannot leave during the exam. Okay, so go to the bathroom beforehand. Do not leave during your exam. Interactions must be professional. You're not allowed to use cell phones when you're in class. If you have any issues and you need to get a hold of someone, tell us ahead of time and just say they'll be texting me or calling me, and just hold up your phone when they call or text and leave. Okay? Miss classes, lecture is optional. Lab, let's try not to miss more than 3. It used to be that if you missed 3, you would fail the class. In this fall semester, we're, maybe going to be a little flexible. Okay, if you have a cold, you have to stay home. So if you're getting close to 3 missed classes, just reach out and we'll figure it out. Okay? There is not extra credit. Don't even ask. I'm so sorry. Happy mask goes off, mean mask goes on. I hate putting on the mean mask, but here it is. People ask me for extra credit. Guys, this is material you need to know. It's just, it makes me sad. Okay, put my sad face on. You need to know this material. You can't cruise to the end and get extra credit and pass. You won't get it. There is no extra credit. Do the work that we give you. Stay on top of it. If you're not doing well in exams, you need to contact us immediately. The first person to support you is us. Believe it or not, it's what we get paid the big bucks for. So come see us. Next is a tutor. If you can't get to the instructor's office or review ours, just reach out to us. We'll figure something out. There's a ton of online support. We have lab reviews. We have lectures. We have notes, okay? Study groups are helpful, but always make sure that you're getting through all the content that you need, okay? Here are the review questions that are optional. Once again, they are not mandatory. Just as a reminder, in week 1, finish your content. Oh, I went all the way back up. Okay. But I want to remind you about Respondus. I really want everyone getting to review. Okay. These are the rules for how you'll scan the area before you take the exam. Okay. And you will have one quiz about that actually right before you take. But within week 1, you have a quiz that's due this week on how to actually use the app. Okay, so do not forget to do this. And also your week 1 quiz. Okay, all the answers are false to the questions. I give you a video on how to go over it, so make sure you take this quiz using the Respondus app so you feel comfortable when it's actually time to take your first exam September 4th. That's it. You're like, what? That's it? Okay, keep this video. Refer to it if you have any questions about week 2. And I look forward to working with you. I'll meet you guys in class on Monday if you have in class, or in lab on Monday at 11:30 with me. I'll pop into the other labs and say hi as well for week 1. I hope you're all doing well. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.